Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 41 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and focusing on doing at least two things every day that I don't want to do just because I know it's good for me. So, yay, day 41 and only 59 days to go. I'm getting closer. Those numbers are closer together, which means I'm getting closer, right? So, still really struggling to get myself to do things I don't want to do and feeling like the things that I don't want to do are pretty much the same thing every single day. So, today, trying to think of things I didn't want to do. Um, so I sent a message to my friend that sang my song for me and asked her how she wanted to put the credits. I basically said that, I listed myself as the artist, and then I realized the artist is the person that sang the song, so asked her how she wanted to list the name, and I was kind of hoping she'd say it'd be okay under mine, but she went ahead with her name, and I was like, great. So then I just felt guilty and didn't feel like I could leave my song to be published the way that it was. And of course, I know there's some way to delete the cookies on my laptop. I know it's not hard. I know how to do it. I just didn't want to do it, so I didn't do it. But basically, I went back in, tried to log in, and created a new account, like another free account under, different name, different email address, different password, whatever. Sometimes you can do that. Same program, and they don't know it's you. But it automatically logged me back in under my account that I'd already previously created because I didn't delete my cookies. And I was just really kind of annoyed with that. And really annoyed that the only way to add a free artist or add another artist was to pay the $60 instead of the $30, which was really annoying. So I tried to pay it and it wouldn't go through with my online checking account. So then I had to do it with my credit card, which I didn't want to put anything on my credit card, but it went through on my credit card. But apparently I clicked the wrong button, so I paid for the lower one that would not let me add an artist. And so then I had to pay for the other one. And then, of course, my credit card company is sending me messages saying, did you actually mean to pay twice on the same account? Because we're marking it as fraudulent otherwise. And I'm like, yes, I did. So I had to do that. So I had to pay twice. And then, of course, I didn't really, so then I went on my credit card and I paid with my online account just to pay the amount that I'd paid so that it wasn't going on my credit card. Anyway, just long, frustrating process, didn't want to do, but I added my friend as the artist, I listed her as the artist, and then myself as the person that wrote it, and my sister that wrote the music, and then I was able to set it up and pick the day that I want for it to launch. So I felt a whole lot better after I did it, but it was just something I really just didn't want to do because I didn't want to pay all that money. And then I was thinking, I've spent all this money. I need to figure out how to keep track of all of this money that I have been spending and putting on things. And so I created an Excel spreadsheet, probably spent like half hour to an hour doing it. I like creating spreadsheets, so it wasn't that horrible to do, but I probably needed to create a lot more spreadsheets because I took an accounting class a long time ago, several years ago. I dabbled in becoming an accountant, so I took some master's degrees classes towards doing it, but then they were all online and I wasn't learning anything, so I quit doing it. The in-class ones I was actually learning and I enjoyed it, but the online ones I didn't feel like I was learning anything, and it was like open book, open internet, whatever, so it was just felt like I was cheating, even though technically you can look up the answers that way, but I'm like, I'm not learning anything this way, so I didn't like it. So I just dropped out, which is sad, but anyway, nonetheless, I'd have my CPA and maybe have a better job right now if I hadn't. I do that a lot with things in my life. So, where am I at? My brain froze. I did just created an Excel spreadsheet and just kind of kept track of how much money I spent so far creating my business, like creating my LLC and copywriting my song and paying for this website for the song. And I'm also going to have to add what it's going to cost me to edit my book and all of these things that I'm in the process of doing. And even though it's a lot of money to me, I can't say it's not a lot of money. It's a lot of money to me. It's not a lot of money to start a business, and I'm sure a lot of people that have started a business would be like, that's nothing as far as money goes. But for me, that's a lot of money. So I've spent a little over $240 up to this point, and it's going to cost me about that to edit my book. And so I have all of those things that I just don't want to have to deal with, but I have to deal with. So that's how it works. So I'm just like, great. And then of course I had to try to remind myself all day that I'm like, it's okay, because this is what I feel like God wants me to do, and he's going to help me be able to pay for everything. And then of course I didn't want to call my attorney, which I did. So I called my attorney and found out that, yeah, anyway, found out he doesn't know anything. No, that's not true. He does know things, but apparently he hasn't got paid for the settlement that we'd already agreed to and he signed the papers for. So he's like, oh, I haven't got that. I'll have to look into it. And I was like, it's been a month. You said it was going to take 2 weeks. Could use the money right now. I have a lot of things I need to pay for. So that was a little bit frustrating, but did it anyway. So it felt like I came home from work and was doing a lot of things I did not want to do, because I just wanted to get them off of my conscience, and because I wanted to make sure I was doing the right things and reminding myself that I am worth it, and hoping that I will actually make the money back from my song to pay for the $240 I put out there, and hopefully I will make the money back on my book for the $240 I'm putting out there to edit it. So hopefully I will at least make that much money so I can break even. That would be nice. I would love to at least break even on all of this. Be even nicer if I make more money than that, but I'm not expecting it to be big and huge to start off with. I'm just hoping to give myself the best start that I can, and I'm hoping that if it goes well enough to at least break even, that it'll motivate me to keep doing more and putting myself out there some more. And if nothing else, it'll show me that it doesn't hurt to put myself out there, just like it doesn't hurt to make my videos to put myself out there. So it'll be okay, and maybe that will also encourage me to do more. And of course my brain is coming up with all kinds of more things that I need to do and I just have not done. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. Lots of things I did Friday. Mostly it was just texting people and making phone calls and spending money I did not want to spend, and creating a budget so that I could see. It's not really a budget, it's more like a checking account, like a checkbook, online checkbook, accounting, Excel spreadsheet, basically, just so I can keep track of all the money that I'm spending. So that'll be interesting to see how all of that pans out. So that is what I did for today. Lots of other things I probably could have done but did not, but that's what I did, and I am grateful I at least got that much done for today. So that's what I have. If you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe find 1 or 2 things to do today that you don't want to do but you know would be good for you.